Welcome back to Terror by the Bay. I'm David. And she would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those meddling kids. Former Secret Service Director Cheadle was testifying in front of the House Oversight Committee, and Marjorie Taylor Greene asked the profound question that we were all concerned about: was there a deep state plot to assassinate Donald Trump? And I'm sure while Director Cheadle would love to have given her the Scooby-Doo ending on that one, she was forced to say no. You know, the sarcasm is strong with this one. But me, I could be sarcastic as I want to. Yeah, the deep state wants to off Trump. Why now? We'd have done it years ago if that was the case. You little Looney Tune. Marjorie Taylor Greene's. But, Marjorie Taylor Greene's days are of, her salad days are coming to an end too. Is that a thing? She's hitched her wagon to Donald Trump. Everything on her life revolves and involves Donald Trump. And as he goes down, she will go down. And I don't mean like that. Yeah. Such a terrible little troll. Speaking of which, apparently Kellyanne Conway's daughter trolled Marjorie Taylor Greene on Twitter. That was great. You okay, girl? Was the response with Marjorie's crazy tweets here. But I want to do a general reading on Marjorie Taylor Greene. It's been a hot minute since she was threatening to oust Mike Johnson as Speaker of the House. Haven't really heard much from her about after that. I thought she was going to come back in and do that. Maybe there's some energy around there that I'm missing. But right now she's too busy defending Donald Trump and blaming the deep state for an assassination attempt on him. Okay, but let's look at the energy around Marjorie Taylor Greene. Entertainment purposes only. What's going on with America's sweetheart? Especially as the Olympics coming on. You just got to think that she just is going to go full patriotic here. Okay, foundation of the reading is the Sun card. Truth being exposed. Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to get to the bottom of the deep state assassination attempt of Donald Trump? Yeah, she'd like to think she was. Maybe we're going to see more about her than we've been used to seeing. Oh, underneath is the Queen of Swords. Let's see, we're going to cross that. Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Winner takes all, take no prisoners. I think she's going to... Honestly, I think this is her new crusade. Is going to be who tried to kill Donald Trump. And she's going to try and be on as many shows as possible touting this. Now, the other part I was mentioning is that... she's gone full in with Donald Trump. And, you've made your choices and you've got to go in. So I think she's going full potato on this one. She's got to keep the pressure on. The Secret Service Director resigned. She'll continue to spread falsehoods about that because it's the conspiracy theory of the day that she can run on and hang her hat on here. I wonder how this will impact her re-election, though. Interesting. I'll have to sort of keep that in the back of my mind, too. Because, she is up for re-election every 2 years. In the past, you got the Eight of Swords. She was trapped. I think she wanted to go after Mike Johnson. She was not able to do that. She basically got told no. And, she's a mean girl, and she's got two modes. Mean, sarcastic comments and long, sullen silences. And after she got told to leave Mike Johnson alone, she was in the mean girl, long, sullen silence. But now she can go out there and defend Donald Trump against the evil deep state and try and earn his love again. Current situation is the Nine of Wands. There's something coming for her. I think I mentioned a while ago that there might be a target letter for her. I wonder if that's what this is. There could be There could be an investigation coming on with her that's really going to take her out. She's been, she knows she's been involved with something. She wouldn't have asked for a full pardon if she didn't do something wrong, and she's waiting on this. Okay, so this reading is taking a different turn. Whereas before I thought she was going to go full potato, going after the Secret Service, but I think that's just a smokescreen for what's really bothering her, and that's an investigation for actions that she's done and she is responsible for. It's not here yet, it's coming. It's not here yet, it's coming, but she knows it's coming and she knows she's trapped. And she's just waiting. She's waiting for that knock on the door, that search warrant to be served to her, where they confiscate all her phones and her laptops and all that stuff. I would imagine she's already destroyed. She's destroyed her phones and her SIM cards or something like that. Well, maybe she's not smart enough to do that. Who knows? The lesson to be learned is sorry, I'm still, minor effects from COVID here. The lesson to be learned is the Queen of Cups. She's keeping her mouth shut about whatever this is. She's keeping her mouth shut and she's not discussing it. She's keeping that on the down low. So this whole thing going after the Secret Service director is likely her expressing her frustrations for something that's coming out on her, and she's going to try and, again, be a chaos agent and destroy everything around her. But I think she's got some big problems coming her way. Stuff that she did that she's going to have to answer for. The outcome, she's going to be even more Marjorie Taylor Greene than ever as this builds up. And if she is arrested or indicted or gets a search warrant served on her, she's going to be screaming about it. She'll say it's like, whistleblower retaliation. This is the deep state coming after her, and it's not. This literally would be like that next wave of January 6th insurrection investigations and things along those lines. Let's see. Is that Sun card what we're dealing with here with Marjorie Taylor Greene? Is it a legal case like the January 6th case? Give me more details as to what that Sun card is. But that's kind of the vibe I get from it. I know Susan Lynn and I have had differing opinions. I thought she had been served with it. Susan Lynn, this was a couple months ago. Susan Lynn saw her getting one eventually. So, it could be a person of interest versus a target type of letter. But is this this thing that we're going to find about the Sun card here? Is this Marjorie Taylor Greene having legal problems? God, these cards are a couple of these cards on the top want to stay up there, so I don't want to get them mixed in there, see if they want to pop up again. Fine, we're going to go like this one. Bad shuffling on David's part, but what do we got? We're going to find out, and you reap what you sow. Yeah, it could be a follow the money type thing here, but we're going to find out. We're asking for clarification on what it is that we're going to find out that Sun card. Whether it's campaign, it could be something as simple as campaign finance, but I think this is the reaping what you sow card. Strength. Something that she had done in support of others. And a burden. Difficult tasks. It's just, it's... in a very minor way, it could be campaign finance, because everybody does it, and difficult to prove type thing, or no big deal. But it's something bigger than that. You reap what you sow. She's done something that's heavy. That's going to be impossible to explain away or get out of. Right now, she might still be protected. She might have friends in high places that could be protecting her. But I think what it is that when we find out, when she reaps what she sows, I think the case against her is going to be strong. Oh dear. In the past, there's little naive Marjorie here. Just here, do me a favor, carry these 2 pipe bombs over to the RNC and DNC, entertainment purposes only. But whatever she did it out of foolishness and naivety. Believed what they were selling. Kind of like the fake electors. She so wants to be one of the cool kids in the cool crowd that she made life really hard on herself. Current situation would be the 2 of Pentacles. Would she flip? I doubt it. She should. If she had information, she should flip. I was naive and stupid here. I'll tell you everything I know. But that would, her life in politics would be over. From what I hear, her family has money anyway, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But I think the thing is, she's addicted to social media now. So why would she cheapen her brand by selling out? She might try to diminish her role in it, blame others. But I think that she, again, with the smart thing to do in the infinite wisdom, maybe 2 different things with her. Overarching energy is the High Priestess. She knows stuff. She knows about what went on. Maybe somebody's talked and explained what her role is in this. But she has information that maybe she's trying to negotiate a deal with. That's interesting. Again, you're going to reap what you sow type of thing here. The lesson we learn is the Queen of Pentacles. Practicality, finding use for things. If she's lucky and plays her cards right, she could flip and get herself a nice little sweetheart deal to get her out of the problems that she's in. Because she might be a minor player in things. But again, minor players, you shouldn't be asking for a pardon if you didn't do anything wrong. Which means she's got information that needs to be shared. Will she share it? Well, that's up to her to decide. She can make foolish choices. She seems to be really good at that. The outcome is the 9 of Coins. Is it a lack of appreciation for what she has? Is she a wealthy woman and just feels like she won't be held accountable? Could be that. Is this how she thinks of herself? Probably. No, I got wealth and power. I'm protected. I think right now she's got wealth and power and she's protected. But for how long is the question. And maybe she doesn't flip because she's too overconfident, thinking that I can beat this. To me, that would be a really, really foolish idea. This is going to be her arrogance and her ego right here. She might find herself on the wrong end of not appreciating what she had if she doesn't play her cards right. So Marjorie Taylor Greene's got some stuff coming up for her. And I think she's going to be embroiled in an investigation. And she's got information that she could trade to make things easier on herself. And the question is, will she do it? And that's going to be a really interesting question. I'll ask on that one. Because public facing, her whole persona is that she's super mega, 100% behind Donald Trump, will carry his water wherever he goes, and everything's deep state this and conspiracy theory that. And for her to flip, January 6th insurrection type stuff would destroy her brand and destroy her public facing. And that could be what that 9 of Coins is. It made her money and it made her famous. Can she walk away from that? Maybe not. So let's ask, will Marjorie Taylor Greene, will she cut a deal? Or is she going to go down with the ship? For Carter. 5 of Cups. Disappointment, but not everything is lost. What does that mean? Got the Emperor. Here's agreements. Oh no, in the Tower. There we go, underneath there. Oh wow. Whatever happens with her, it's not good. It's not horrible. Some good things come out of it, or I should say, it's not all bad. It's not all 5 cups down, it's 3 of them down. But disappointment, heartbreak, just things didn't work out, really feeling sorry for yourself type stuff. And this is her. I think, so if she makes the play, she has to decide who she's loyal to. Is she loyal to Trump, or is she going to be loyal to herself? If she's... Everything tells me she's going to be loyal to Trump. She's going to choose the dictator, and his undoing is going to be her undoing. As he crashes down, she crashes down. And I think that's basically what it's going to be. She's going to ride the Trump wave all the way to the shore and onto the rocks and into the seawall. Because if she betrays Trump, well, her career is over. If she rides with Trump and he crashes, her career is over. But if she rides with Trump and he succeeds, her career is not over. So there's only one positive outcome, and that's sticking with Trump. The other ones are damage control, if you work with the government, or crash and burn. And I think she's the crash and burn type. She doesn't appreciate what she has. Or I should say, if she comes to an agreement and rats out on Trump, she will not have this anymore. She will voluntarily have walked away from this. Where in this case, if she stays true and he crashes and burns, this will be taken from her. And if it's taken from her, then she's a victim of the deep state. And she might be able to be the queen of MAGA for the rest of her life. And honestly, I think that's what she wants. Those are her people. Those are her trolls. And she loves them because she is just as trashy as they are. Judgy? Yeah. Doesn't mean I'm wrong. Just means I'm being judgy. Okay, so Marjorie Taylor Greene. What's going on with her? I think she's got investigation information. She's just waiting for it to drop. There's an investigation into her. It's, again, subpoenas, search warrants, stuff like that. It's coming. Whether it's a target letter or just a person of interest. I think she's already gotten the person of interest. I think it's target letters and stuff like that. That's coming. Will she cut a deal? Doesn't seem like it. I think she's going to, she and Icarus are going to fly close to the sun together, and then when their wings melt, they're going to crashing down to Earth, and it's going to be the sun's fault. Anyways, I hope you found this reading insightful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.